Hello there, this is Charlie, and you are listening to the TESIO Open Mic Podcast, a podcast created by testers for testers. And we've decided to start this year with probably one of the most sought after verbs in the world since last year: support. And you know we do care about our testers and the community in general every single day. Trust me, it's a 24/7 job. We even have a channel on our server called Psychological Support. You can check out our second episode where we discuss this special aspect of our community thoroughly. But today's, it's a different kind of support. We'll be talking about the tester support team with Markus and Ivan. You remember them from the first and the fifth episodes, respectively. Welcome to the podcast and thank you for joining us today, Markus and Ivan. How are you doing, guys?
Hey, thanks for having me. Great to be here.
Hello Charlie, hello Markus, and hello to all of our subscribers. It's so nice to be here.
Thank you. So, the tester support team, what a responsibility. Markus, would you mind telling us about the main purpose of this team?
Absolutely. So the main purpose of the support team is to act as a human interface to the platform. Without this team, testers would simply work on a technical user interface, and this is not a pleasant experience, as we all can imagine.
Not at all.
So they are points of contact for you as testers for whatever you might need. This could be bugs in our own platform because we release our own features. This could be a payment problem. We might ask for feedback, or you want to give us feedback, or simply because of simple socializing that we also do from time to time.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, Markus. Ivan, who are the people involved? What do they do and how do they manage to answer such different subjects from all over the world? Because we already shared that our testers are from all over the world.
Okay, there are several members in our support team. All regular support requests are handled by two persons.
Oh.
It's me and Miguel. We are located in different time zones, which helps us to answer testers' questions around the clock. Next, the head of our support team is Anwar, our community manager. He coordinates our activities, and we regularly discuss with him all the questions regarding our job, and together we are trying to make the support better and more efficient. Another, our community manager, Olha, helps us to handle testers' requests related to adding new devices and OS versions to TestIO database. Yes. In case we encounter some issues on platform, that unfortunately happens from time to time, we usually refer to our product manager, Evgenia. She communicates with developers team and helps us to resolve the problems as quick as possible.
Oh, good.
And sometimes we also involve Markus, the head of our community.
Definitely.
Yes, he helps us to handle the most difficult and unusual testers' requests.
All right.
So this is how our support team looks like.
So Ivan, where are you located at now?
I am in Ukraine.
And Miguel?
Miguel is from Venezuela.
Oh, yes. Venezuela, that's right. Yes. Thank you, Ivan. So, Markus, how do you get into the support team? And what is needed to be a good supporter of testers, personally and professionally speaking?
Yeah, so all the support agents we have, and Ivan just explained the whole structure of the team. They have been TLs before or are still TLs. And as TLs, they know the other side of the spectrum, besides the one that testers know. And as a TL, you also have probably been a tester on the Test.io platform before. So as a support agent, you have to know both perspectives and act as a mediator. Because sometimes you will see or you will receive feedback for TL behavior, and you have to mediate and explain both sides. And that usually is a huge factor to success. Personally, I would say if you are able to put yourself in the shoes of a newcomer and somebody who does not know all the details and does not have all the expertise you have, then you're a good candidate to become a support agent. Because I always compare it to somebody telling a story. Usually they know all the details, and when they tell a story, they sometimes leave out relevant details which they think are irrelevant for the listener, but they are actually not.
That's true.
So we all know these situations. And if you can put yourself in the shoes of somebody who does not know all the details, and you explain something in a way that anybody can understand it, then that's one of the most important factors to success here. Besides that, of course, empathy. You should not be rock hard and rather show some empathy for testers. Sometimes it's really emotional, and you should support them. And first and foremost, of course, your written English skills should be well developed. Otherwise, the communication and understanding of the counterpart will be difficult.
For sure. Thank you, Markus. And Ivan, are there any other activities that the support team does?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Apart from just answering testers' questions,
yes.
we carefully examine all of them. We identify the areas where testers encounter problems most often, and we suggest improvements to our platform, to our academy, that will help.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, and these improvements will help to avoid these problems in future. And we also report any suspicious testers' behavior to our anti-cheat unit.
Thank you, Ivan. And something that Ivan mentioned before, an interaction between the support team and the product management. So I want to ask Markus, what is the interaction between the support team and other Test.io teams? Can you tell us, please?
So, yes, absolutely. Happy to do so.
Okay.
So the support team tells us whenever there's a problem on our website, on our platform, basically. Testers usually reach out to tester support when they realize there's a bug on our platform, and then the support team will go to Anwar, and Anwar is part of the internal Test.io team, and he will write tickets to our development team to address, for example, error 500 problems. Some site is not accessible, or the whole service down. This has happened before as well.
Yes.
And so the first person they talk to is definitely Anwar.
Well, thank you, guys, and please keep working as hard as you do. The support team is an essential part of our community to keep moving and growing. I don't know if you know this, but on Discord, most of the time the last resource moderators and testers have to answer questions is, please contact support. That this is always the most reliable resource answer we got to give. So keep working hard, and thanks for sharing, guys.
Thank you, Charlie, for having us.
Absolutely. And thank you all for listening to our podcast, Test.io Open Mic. And if you want to know more about us, what we do, how we do it, and build a career in the IT industry from scratch as a QA tester, hit the subscribe button. Take care and stay safe out there. Cheers.